Hey, good people. Thank you for tuning in. Today is Thursday, and behind me on the screen, I'm about to hit play so you can listen to this. What I want to explain to you in this post is I want to connect what you're seeing on the screen right here with the entire symbolism of the Pentagon and why these two men are on the screen. So if you've seen my other post, you already know about gematria and the significance of the number 33. If you've never seen my post, please watch other ones. Very quickly, there's this thing called gematria. It's the practice of coding numbers into names, words, and phrases. In this system, as invented by Pythagoras over 2,000 years ago, it has all sorts of things that line up with English and make me believe that English is based on it. For example, one of his rules is that a name should equate to 33. Name in English is spelled N-A-M-E. That's the 14th, the 1st, the 13th, and the 5th letter. Add it together, name sums to 33. There's another way where you reduce the letters first, so instead of N being worth 14, it becomes worth 5 because 1 plus 4 is 5. It's as simple as that. You do that for every single letter, just condense it to a single digit, then add. If you take the phrase code name, it sums to 33. Pythagoras also said the God number was 26. The English alphabet is 26 letters, with Z as the 26th. The word God is spelled G-O-D. That's the 7th, the 15th, the 4th. The word God sums to 26. There's more, but check this out. Behind me on the screen is Mr. Hegel and Mr. Dempsey, both men with 33 names. Let's check it out. Hegel, just like name, we use the same method. H is 8, A is 1, G is 7, E is 5, L is 12, sums to 33. Dempsey, we use the condensed method like we did for code name, where code name equals 33. It sums to 33. And if you're going, so what right now? I'll tell you so what. Bill Clinton wasn't born Bill Clinton. He was born Bill Blythe. His father was murdered May 17th, 1946. 5 plus 1 plus 7 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6 sums to 33. The name Clinton also sums to 33, and it comes from the first governors of New York. New York was established as New Amsterdam on February 2nd, the 33rd day of the year, and it's not the only city with an establishment date. This 33 thing is worldwide, and that's the point I'm getting to. We're going places, so stick with me. All right, so Hegel and Dempsey, 33, 33. Very significant number to this country. Only 3 states have 33 names. The first, Delaware, the 50th and final, Hawaii, and the 6th, Massachusetts. The numerology of 33 is 3 plus 3 equals 6. Massachusetts is the 6th state. Anyway, Washington Monument in Washington, D.C. Washington Monument is 555 feet tall and 5 inches, to be exact. The word new in gematria, N is the 14th letter. 1 plus 4 becomes 5. E is the 5th. W is the 23rd. 2 plus 3 becomes 5. So the word new is 555, like they like to put in the movies, and so is the Washington Monument, a significant number. The Iraq War began exactly 555 days after September 11th. Also, the word order equals 33. Think of the phrase new order. So real quick, what I want to do, I hope you followed that. If not, rewind and just listen again. I want to put on play and listen to how Chuck Hagel, he's being asked by the media. The media is all 33 too, people. Please watch my other posts. You need this information. CNN, all 33, this network I'm showing you. Anyhow, the media is about to ask him, what is the ISIS threat to the United States? They're helping build the narrative for whatever they have planned for us that's coming. Maybe when I just won't even say. Stuff's coming. They're going to blame it on ISIS just like they did on Osama bin Laden. Anyway, let's just listen to how Chuck Hagel answers this question. Chuck Hagel, 33. Here we go.
Describe the terrorist threat that ISIL represents to Americans, and should Americans, again, to follow up on that, should they be prepared for a perpetual war on terror?
Well, I'll take the first run at it, and Marty can respond as well. Jim, what happened in this country on 9/11, 2001? When you asked the question about should Americans see this as any kind of a threat, imminent threat, or what's the issue? This is in Iraq. I doubt if there were many people that would have thought there was much of a threat the day before 9/11. Now, that happened a few years ago. This country is far better prepared today in every way for this. But
Anyway, I've already heard enough. What you should know about 9/11, if you haven't watched my blogs, is that 33 years before 9/11, in 1968, 911 was made the national emergency dialing code, World Trade Center construction began, and George W. Bush graduated from Yale in Skull and Bones. George W. Bush was born July 6th, 1946. 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 6 for the year, plus 7 plus 6 for the month and day, sums to 33. There's a conspiracy of 33. We're going to take a short break. I'm going to show you exactly how all this symbolism in Washington, D.C., and real quick, I think I forgot to skip, I did skip the Pentagon. The Pentagon sits across from the Washington Monument, this 555-foot tall thing. It's 5-sided, has a 5-acre court in the middle, and is 5 floors tall. The total building height is 77 feet tall. 77 feet tall, and it sits on the 77th meridian, known as the American Meridian. In Gematria, the word Christ sums to 77, and it is used exactly 555 times in the King James Version of the Bible. We're going to get into that next. Alright, so if you're not familiar with the King James Version of the Bible, this is it. There's something special about this color, purple. I'm going to get to that at the end, but let's stay on point for now. Alright. King James Bible. So, as I said, the word Christ sums to 77 in Gematria. 3 is C, 8 is H, 18 is R, 9 is S, 9 is I, 19 is S, T is 20. So the math's all right there, sums to 77. And the word Christ is used exactly 555 times in the King James Version of the Bible. Also, remember how at the beginning I was telling you the significance of name and how Chuck Hagel and Dempsey had the 33 names? In the King James Version of the Bible, Savior is spelled with an extra U. They add a U to it. And when you sum it with that U, it becomes 33. It adds plus 3 with the reduced method. It would be 30 without it. So, you see that this emphasis for 33 is out there. Let us now close with why we use the name Uncle Sam and how it connects to George Washington and the color purple, the color of royalty. Alright, so here we are. Change setting. Got out the King James Version again. I want to show you how connected the United States is to the Bible, and that's what I'm doing with these posts, especially the King James Version. So we talked about Washington Monument. Now we're moving on to George Washington and Uncle Sam. Up top I have the Gematria for name. Larger method, name equals 33. Condensed method equals 33. If you look at this math, you see that O is worth 6. Maybe you're wondering how that happens. C is the 3rd letter, O is the 15th letter. 1 plus 5 for 15 becomes 6. You just condense every letter that way, then sum. So George Washington, with the condensed method, the name George sums to 39. The name Washington sums to 49. It should be noted that Revelation, the final book in the Bible, with the condensed method equals 49, and with the larger method sums to 121, both of which reduce to 4. So George Washington, 39 plus 49 is 88. And with the name George, it's based on the Norwegian name Jorgen. The name Jorgen sums to 33, and Norway is one of 8 countries in the world with a 33 name. Their Prime Minister, Solberg, sums to 33. Born in a town that sums to 33. It's not uncommon. It's worldwide. I'm exposing the New World Order here. That's what this is about. Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam. Look at it. Just like George Washington, but we use the name method. The word uncle sums to 55. The word Sam sums to 33. From the Bible, remember Genesis is 33. Exodus sums to 88. 88. The word program also sums to 88, as does the word poison, as does the word maleficent, like the recent Angelina Jolie movie. And if you want to see just how corny our media is, maybe you heard about Brad Pitt getting attacked on the runway at the Maleficent premiere. If you do the Gematria with the codename method for his attacker, would you believe that it sums to 88? Also that week, there were lots of headlines where it broke down to 88. And if you go to my blog, freetofindtruth.blogspot.com, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. The media goes through cycles, I notice, from decoding the headlines daily. A week, the number might be 116. 116 might be popping up left and right. And then the next week, it's 88. And then the next week, it's 39, and so on. Right now, this hoax that we started with at the beginning of the video with Chuck Hagel and Mr. Dempsey sitting there in front of the media, with the Pentagon, it was about the James Foley incident. This James Foley incident beheading is a hoax. Please go to my blog again. I have a post on this. The media just puts everything in front of us. The posting time when they first put up the image of the beheading, they did a posting time of 9/11, not uncommon. ISIS in letters, I becomes 9, S becomes 1, so you just have a bunch of 9s and 1s for a name. Think about 9s and 1s. Who have we figured out's into those numbers? It's not ISIS. There is no ISIS. That's just the West paying poor people to be mercenaries. That's what these people do. So here it is again, people. Look at these 88 words, not nice words. Also, the name Maleficent, or the movie, was released 55 years after Snow White, not by accident. 55 is the number of Satan. So, and the word Maleficent means essentially evil, if you didn't know that. So anyway, please watch my other posts. I mean, if you just watch one of these, you might be, but you start watching all these videos and put them together, you see how synonymous this is. I have a million more posts to do. I'm just going to keep building your knowledge. But you can figure this out too once it clicks. Once it clicks, go for it. I mean, visit my blog and put this research to the test. All right, thanks, people. I appreciate it. Stay tuned. Oh, surprise. One more thing. I said I would say what the significance of this color purple is. The color of royalty, as we're taught from a young age. Purple in gematria also sums to 88. Good practice for yourself. Try it out if you want to. All right, thanks again.